Hey boardies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today I'm bringing you a setup, play and review the game Mazescape Ardiane. Now, hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. I have brought a video out before, that was last year at the UK Games Expo, for a different one called, I think, Labyrinthos. Identical concept here, just a bit more of a less distracting, a less noisy environment to bring you through this one. So there are 7 different mazes available in a typical Mazescape, and in this instance I'm just going to take you through one of them. So here are the rules. Like I said, there's no box. I've been borrowing this copy of this game, and as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. You have an objective, and your objective is to, if I show you in number 1, they go through difficulty 1 through to 7. You're trying to reach this location. This location is where you're trying to reach, and here's your starting location. Now, as you can see, it's quite handy on that first one. You can see exactly where you need to go. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. To give you detail, please thumb up, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And also, if you wish to, or of course, add your comments. Let me know your thoughts if you've given this game a shot. And finally, check over the description over on YouTube. And of course, let me know your thoughts. You can support the channel via Patreon. You can see over 2,300 posts over on Instagram. There are giveaways occasionally on Linktree, so keep checking back there. And there's things like Facebook. So you're starting here, your finger always stays on the paper. And there's some great other games which came out prior to this. So you're trying to get here, and you're trying to go over here, and maybe you want to then switch it back across, and then in this case we've got a vase, but we'll talk about that later. And then you want to go all the way up this paper here until eventually you might want to, well, obviously you might hit another vase. I'll come back again to that. That's to do the secondary objective. And maybe at this point you actually go, well, now let's fold it back again, and then let's maybe unfold here, until eventually you're able to reach the exit. So we've got something going on here. There's a woman over here. You might want to then go this way and pause. Maybe you want to come back this way. And in this instance, we've found maybe another vase. And then we can fold this over again. And suddenly we need to move somewhere off the page so we can fold it again. Come back over here. So all the same amount of paper until eventually you're going to get yourself to the exit. Now I have timed all the games I've played with BG Stats. This first one took 10 minutes, including doing the secondary objectives. I mentioned them briefly. So these are where you can happen to get these various vases for level 1. Level 2 is vases as well, and we saw we had to get that lady here as well. This one took me about 10 minutes, including the secondary objectives built into that. The second one took pretty much identical time as well, about 10 minutes. This one took about 12. And this one, as you see, they do get slightly more complicated and your arms do wear out a bit. Take a pause between each of them. This game by Devir. Great concept, very nice idea, definitely a solo activity, and it can be feeling a little bit abstract because what you're doing is actually going, well, actually there's only a certain amount of folds you can go, so you maybe have to do this and go here, and then you might have to fold wherever the paper goes to go this way, but maybe you go this way, and depending on the piece of paper, obviously this piece is just a flap of 2. If I show you an example over here, as you can see, I'm not doing a weighing here because it's like this. You get individual flaps, they flap differently onto the third one, and as you can see, it does kind of ramp up, and yeah, you got these, edge flaps, and as you can see, you can then fold, come off the page, come this way, obviously keep your finger on the page, go this way, across, bring this across, come down. So it joins up very, very well. I've never seen it not join up, so I think they've play tested that well. Great concept. Obviously, it's do people think it's an activity more than a game? Well, I think it's definitely a game because you have these objectives, etc. And also, if you want to check out the playlist, check out the solo playthrough playlist. You'll find that in here too. That family weight playlist, a mass games playlist, and I think I might put it in escape room because it's definitely escape. You're looking to do this labyrinthine things. So this has been Mazescape. Back to the table.